Hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're working on another page in the Grungy Sunflower Journal. First we'll get the sneaky peek out of the way. And on this page we have like a double tuck. And I actually used it for my friend Zach's card that he sent me. Isn't that cute? I thought it was just so cute, so I had to do that. And then I have just a tuck over here with paper in it where I could write on it and do some journaling. So, what did I say? 55th? It's my 50th. Oh, my husband's 55th birthday. Okay. Anyhow, this is one of those pages in the altered book where you have an extra couple of pages in between, and then what you do is you fold them back, and that's what creates these two tucks here. I also found this really cool, actually I had this in my folder up above here for ages, you know, my usual MO. But we have one of these tabs that pulls, and then over here are a couple of more pages from the kit, the my porch prints. That's what these two came from. Like I said, this is one of my favorites. Here's another one of those little postage stamps, and I made a very short little tuck down here, and with some of the scrapbooking with me pieces and just some scrap that I had. But there's a little bird, there's a cardinal, and then this is one of the tags from the what was that? That other kit. I can't remember its name now, but I had it back before on one of the previous videos for this. So there we go. And then, oh, and here, this is one of those Corey Dahman things where she takes the thumb pulls that you punch out and you put it on a thin strip of paper and you make a page edge. So that was what I did here and over on this other page. You know, if you got some stuff, use it. Why throw it away? All right. The sad part is, the other day, the last video I've done, I messed up, or my phone messed up. I don't know what started happening on my phone. 17 minutes in, it started jiggling like this, like it was having tremors. So I was showing where I was making this page here. You had wanted to see how to do the fan. So this is what I did for the fan. About 17 minutes in, it started jiggling. Actually, I had a 40-minute video. It was a nice video. But I get up to this point where I'm putting the butterfly on, and it started doing that thing. And I was afraid it would mess, you know, if anybody's got epilepsy or anything like that, you just wouldn't want to watch that. And I finally saw it way forward, about 30 minutes in, but it was just too much. I mean, so anyhow, this is what I did for this page. I got that on here. This is that little piece of Rolodex. I put up some of the skeletal lace that I had on here, a couple of pieces of ephemera, a little bit of the little lacy grungy thing I've got. I tied this bow down here, and I put a little piece of this chicken wire, whatever, on it. Then the other side ended up having this, and this is a great big pocket. I have a couple little pieces of ephemera up under here. This was my scrap from the cover when I was doing it. And then I did this. And then these are two stamps of wheat. And then I didn't have anything on this side. But it also has another great big pocket in here. So, and then when I put it in, I realized that it was a little too long. So I needed to come up with another piece that would go in here that's going to be just a little bit shorter. That might have more browns and such on it. So that's what we're working on today. So I have quite a few of the things already made up. But I was going to finish assembling them with you here. And what we've got is this page. And I thought it looked sort of like a sunflower, but it gave some more metallics into the kit. These two pieces here are that page. I've already got these cut down to 8.5. So these two pages this page was together like this, and I cut it down the center because it's going to be glued down to this page. Now on the back side, I went and I glued some of my scrap. This was from my Edgar Allan Poe journal. So I put these scraps on here with some glue stick, and then I ripped them. And I wanted to be able to see a little bit, from the back side with, besides ink. So that's what we have to do here. Now this piece, I don't know if I'm going to grunge it up anymore or not. We might give it a try and see what we can do, like with some vintage photo. And, it might add to our look. All right, let me get these few things out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this down. This is going to be the front page. So we're just going to go ahead and glue that in. I hope everyone is doing fine and dandy, and I'm so happy you come to visit and see what I was doing today. Me and Mom, we went out grocery shopping. This is Friday, I'm filming this. We wanted to get out there and get into that grocery store before all the madness hits over the weekend and the first part of next week. So I've chosen what I'm going to make for the meals. I'm making a linguine salad and a, what is that other? Oh, a chicken and dressing casserole. Yes, yum, yum. It's good. I've made it before. It has real good taste to it. You've got your Stouffer's, no, not Stouffer's, Pepperidge Farm cornbread stuffing that you put in there. And you cook up some chicken, and then you have cream of chicken soup and broth. And yeah, it makes a really good dish. And Mom, she's not crazy about turkey. Now, I don't know if that's sacrilege, but we're not that crazy about turkey. So I like something that's got a little bit of broth to it, a little bit of flavor. Turkey doesn't have that much flavor. The best thing about it is the sandwiches after after the holiday. So there we go. We got those down for now. I'm going to get in here and hit it with a little bit of ink because I have a little bit showing there that's white. But I am not going to worry about it. I'm going to throw a little ink down through here just in case it's seen. Hopefully it's not going to be. I did mention that I was going to do a Midori style on. I probably have 2 signatures. And I'll do Midori style. Okay, so these are done. See, this sticks out just a little bit on this side, so that's kind of cool. I've got where I can put like a pocket or 2 over here. That's further down the line, though. We're not going to do that today. Then we have this, and we are going to work with this right now and see if we can grunge it up a bit. So let me set this to the side. And we're going to see what we can do. So let me cap this glue. All right, I'm going to get my vintage photo here. And I tried to do something with it before, and I wasn't crazy about how it worked out. But I did want to try to do some darker strips in here. And I'm going to do a few in here, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of a squirt. And see what we can see. I only needed a few. I just wanted a little bit of contrast to go in here, whereas my little tree line over here is going to decorate the rest of it. All right. We're going to see if that helped out any. Oh, I didn't get any on that page. It's a little on the light side. It probably needs a darker ink. But I wanted to do, and see it's already doing that oxidation. Okay. Well, I'm not too sure that it's going to do what I want it to do. All right, I'm going to go over and dry it, and then we're going to try something else. This time we're going to try some Vintage Photo Spray Stain. It's a little bit different than a, oh yeah, I got a little bit of grunge there going. Yeah, I like that. but it's got a little bit of a different effect than the oxidation or the oxides. See, I wanted just a little bit of variation, and I got it. And I put this under it so I just get some grunge on it, because I'm going to use it for something later on. So why not get 2 for the price of 1? Okay. I don't think I'm going to bother with spraying that with water. I think it's fine. We just got our little nasty pad down here, so we didn't need to worry about anything else. All right, the next thing we want to do is we're going to work with our pieces here. Now this is tree line right here. It's one of the Tim Holtz, I'm pretty sure it's tree line. Yeah, tree line. It's one of the Tim Holtz die cuts, and it's 661604. And it really does a nice little idea here. Now this was that piece of like craft paper that had the lemon juice drops on it. You can kind of see a little bit of them here. And then this piece was the book page that had the glitter paste on it. So that's what we're going to do in combination with each other to build up a little cool looking grungy site here. Like this. This is what we're going to do. Plus, this is going to go in behind it because I wanted a little bit of something sticking up behind here. I do need to cut this down to give it a little bit of a variation. I can get in here and actually cut a few things. Wishy-washy, you know. You don't want it to be too neat. And like over here, I can cut this a little bit. Like that. And then over here, I'll cut this a little bit. Yeah. That's all we need. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this up behind this piece right here, the glitter page. Because I want it to stick out just a little bit. Kind of like that. So we're just going to get in here, and I think I'm going to just go ahead and go with some fabric tack, because I'm not going to go and try to do every one of these little lines. This whole thing is going to go down, so this will help right there. Yep. Ooh, don't get it all over your fingers, because it will stick until doomsday. All right, put a little bit more here just to give us a little variation. There we go. Now we're going to put this down. Figured that the easiest way to do is just to put this down first. I should have filled up my fabric tack. I wanted to get on here and do a video real quick before I go out and find the couch. Oh, I hope everybody is having a good day. Hope you are getting ready to have a big family full of a house with everybody coming over to visit and have a good Thanksgiving with each other. I usually will go with my husband's family up in Rockbridge, and we go up there and take a couple dishes. I think it's his sister's turn. His mother's is Christmas. Mine is Easter. It'll come to me. And then his sister's is Thanksgiving. All right, let me get all of this on here. This is one of those, it's a pain to try to glue, but it's going pretty fast with this fabric tack. So you just act like you're putting some tree trunks on there, and that takes care of a lot of it. All right, gonna put this down next, and yeah. And I've got this one, I did ink around this tree line just a tad. I think you can see a little bit of it, my ground espresso. And then we're going to take this piece, and it's going to go down here. I needed something, you know, a little something. This is probably going to be a quick video because I didn't have too much prepared. I like to try to prepare what I'm doing. And there we go. I got a little bit of it done. Now this one piece is sticking out just a little bit more than I want, so let's do that. Yeah. And let's see if we can get that down there. Why waste it? There. Just tuck it right up behind there and have it come out. And this is a pocket. I'm not sure if I said that at the beginning, but it is a pocket. And it is going on here. On our front page, that will be at the very beginning of our journal. And as you can see, this is about how I want to do it. I also want to have a little bit behind it. I like the green. I want it to be actually on the actual page. I want to glue it down. So that's what we're going to do first, or actually second or third. I've got this label that I made. I'm going to actually cut a little bit of that away, and that's what we're going to use. And then this is also going to be on here as well. So let's put a little bit of our glue down. I could probably use the other glue now if I wanted to. But I like to have this little bit of red coming out. And then we're going to have this up behind the stamp booklet. And then we're going to glue the rest of it all the way down. And just like, well, I don't want it to be even Steven. I want to stagger it. Try to always stagger your items as well. Okay, now we're going to go down all the way with everything. Ooh, let me try not to get it all over my fingers. All right, now we got that we're going to go down with, and I'm going to hold this just so I know where to stop, because I definitely want my New York to show. Just a little bit, but to show. Okay. Now we're going to glue this down for our pocket. I'm trying not to have it too big. There we go. As you can see, it was a piece of cardboard that I had for packaging of some sort that I got delivered in the mail. Okay. I think I'm going to let it go over a little bit this way because I can trim that off. And I believe I'm going to need to. I thought I'd cut it down enough, but I guess not. I wanted this little bit at the bottom to show, so it would kind of tie in with the rest of it. Oh, I do have a little bit of the glue. Is actually, going to have to let that dry. Hang on just a minute. Okay, the last thing we're going to put on here is I'm going to put this pretty little orangey sunflower on here because it's going to bring in our sunflower theme. I do need to get the little piece there off, and I'm going to get this piece of foam off because you know me, I want it to be flat. I got enough bulk on this page with the corrugated cardboard, and it's going to add enough height to the page. I don't need no more. Okay. Let me put that over here, and it's going to go just like this. I actually look like I'm up above. This piece must be a little higher. So I'm using this piece of flour to bring it down again. Can you see what I did? I messed up and I didn't go across here even. I went up a little bit. So, but the bottom's straight. So this piece is going to pull your eye down. and bring this down again. So I'm hoping that fixes the issue. So here we go. Let me show you how this is going to work in the book. I'm probably going to have some pages in between this set of pages and this set of pages. But they're both going to be in the front signature so you can see. Now, what it's going to be like is like this. And you can see it's a little bit of a stagger. Well, I even got a little bit of green showing there. So I wanted a little bit of brown. And then this orangey color pulls out of those wings really nice. So that's what we got so far. I hope you liked that and got a few ideas. And please give me a thumbs up if you think about it. But I really appreciate you coming to visit, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.